The price action we are seeing in Bitcoin right now looks very similar to price action we have seen in Bitcoin in the past. I want to have a look at this specific fractal, guys, of 2019 and compare that fractal with the price action that we are seeing right now in Bitcoin. And guys, I can tell you already right now, this is looking very, very interesting. And guys, of course, we will be having a look at the immediate short-term time frame right in the Bitcoin price as well, because right now it looks like Bitcoin is trying to break out of this descending channel, also known as a bull flag. And guys, we are as well going to have a quick talk about the situation in the world right now and why Bitcoin is such an important asset for you to hold. So guys, drop a like, leave your comment down below. With that being said, my name is Jeroen. Welcome to the Blockchain Today, the channel where you subscribe for daily crypto videos. And right now, let's jump into the Bitcoin fractal, guys. But before we are jumping into the fractal and we are going to analyze the price action of 2019 with the price action we are seeing right now, which is actually very interesting, guys. Let's, with all of us, take 1 single minute right now. Scroll below this video, hit the thumbs up button, make sure that gray button is turning blue, so as much people as possible are going to see this video. Guys, that is highly appreciated. And guys, right now, let's jump into the Bitcoin price action. And what we can do right here is we are going to split the screen. And yeah, we are going to have a look at the price action right now, and we are going to compare that with the price action of 2019. So I will put my video a little bit down here. Let's split the screen. And guys, the price action that I want to bring up in today's video is actually quite shocking, and that price action is from May 2019, when we have seen this massive rally from Bitcoin from approximately $4,000 all the way up right here to 13,900. And yeah, I want to have a look at the price action right here, because the whole rally we have seen so far in the Bitcoin price here in May and the rally we have seen so far in the Bitcoin price right now, they are looking quite similar. And I've been using this fractal before to indicate the rally right here. And guys, in specific, if we have a look at the topping formation right now, then it actually looks quite similar as the topping formation we have seen in 2019. So I want to have a quick talk about that. I think this is definitely worth mentioning, guys. So guys, let's have a look at these charts. Well, first of all, if we have a look right here, May 2020, we had a massive drop, a black swan event. And yeah, something like that we haven't seen in the price action right here. But after we have formed this V-shaped recovery kind of, and we were moving sideways. But guys, the moment we broke through the resistance right here in 2019, but as well right here in 2020, then we were seeing the rally really taking off. And if we just have a look at that specific price action, then it actually looks quite similar to the rally we have seen in 2019. So let's just have a look at it. Right here we have a breakout right the moment we are seeing a rally, a increased rally to the upside. That is something we have seen in 2019 as well. Then we have consolidation period, parabolic move, consolidation period, parabolic move. We have seen that right here as well. And these consolidation periods, these are getting smaller and smaller as we are getting closer to the top, because the rally is increasing exponentially, because we are going from one extreme to another extreme. That's how the markets work. We are going from extreme panic to extreme euphoria, like we have seen right here in 2019 as well, where we have seen this drop, Bitcoin bottomed, we went from extreme panic eventually to extreme euphoria right here. And guys, right now I'm going to overlay a moving average, which is the 20 daily moving average. But guys, when we have a look at this moving average, the 20 daily moving average, then we can actually see that the price action is starting to look very similar, the behavior of the price within this rally. So we have a rally to the upside. We have first this pump, some consolidation, a continuational parabolic move to the upside, and then we are seeing something interesting, which we are seeing right here, and that is that the 20 daily moving average is holding as support. We are bouncing off from this level. Afterwards, we are breaking below this level, have a small consolidation moment below the 20 daily moving average, break back above it, and continue this parabolic move to the upside. That is something, guys, we have seen right here as well. That is looking very similar, this price action. So guys, right here we can see we are coming from a increased rally. We got a rejection. We come back to the 20 daily moving average. That is right here, happened as well in 2019. Then we are seeing a bounce off from the 20 daily moving average. We are creating a higher high, but afterwards we are getting a rejection and we are breaking below the 20 daily moving average. That is a similar pattern that we have seen right here. Break below the 20 daily moving average, consolidate for a very short amount of time right here, as we did in 2019. Then we break back above this level and we see the final phase, which is in 2019 a blow off top. In 2020 it looks slightly different because we had just a massive rally to the upside the moment we broke above the 20 daily moving average again. But if we have a look at the specific topping pattern, then things are starting to look quite similar again. And guys, the only thing right now that is looking different from the topping pattern in 2019 with the topping pattern right here in 2021 is these wicks. Right here in 2019 we had these sell wicks and these buy wicks, which is really showing a blow off top moment. That is not really what we are seeing right here. We have some wicks right here, but as you can see, price was trading a couple of days around these levels. We have some buy wicks right here. It actually looks quite similar, but we don't have that huge sell wick which we normally have when Bitcoin is seeing really a blow off top event, which is really pointing to a macro top in the Bitcoin price, right? But if we have a look at how the price is behaving, we got rejected at a certain level. We come down to the 20 daily moving average. We are getting supported by this level. We are seeing a bounce to the upside. And guys, now it's actually getting quite creepy. That is that if I were to bring the Fibonacci retracement tool right here and measure from the bottom or from the top till the bottom right here, then you can see that the bounce right here came to the 78.60%. There we got a reversal or rejection and we came back lower. That was the moment we broke below the 20 daily moving average. Right now, guys, let me do that on the price action right here from the top till the bottom. We can see that we bounced from the 20 daily moving average. We came up all the way to the 78.60%. We got rejected from that level, and that was as well the moment that we broke below the 20 daily moving average, guys. So if we just have a look at the price behavior right here, these two patterns are looking very, very similar. But right now, let me get rid of these drawings right here on both charts. So right here you can see that if we just have a look at the price behavior, it is looking quite similar. If we have a look at the pattern, then it also looks quite similar, because afterwards, right here in 2019, we have been forming a descending triangle, which is a bearish pattern, right? We have a declining resistance and we have a horizontal support approximately right here. It looks like right now we could be forming a similar situation where we have a declining resistance, which is right now actually quite clear right here, and we have a horizontal support, which means that we could be forming a descending triangle in this formation right here in 2021 as well. And yeah, guys, I definitely think we shouldn't disregard this fractal. Normally, you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of fractals. I don't think price action has to behave the specific way like we have behaved in the past. But sometimes, guys, I do think it can definitely show some significance and can open our eyes to different possibilities, right? So, guys, this is something to take in mind, that the price action right now looks very similar as the price action we have seen in 2019. And therefore, I also want to emphasize the fact that you should not assume that Bitcoin is going to break out to the upside from this triangle formation. Neither should you assume that Bitcoin is going to break out to the downside. However, you should make a plan for both scenarios. If Bitcoin is going to break out to the upside, that is definitely looking very bullish. We had a 30% correction, which is normal in a bull market, right? Which is the minimum requirement that we need in a bull market. So that could be actually quite healthy. We break out to the upside, Bitcoin can continue this uptrend. But yeah, don't assume it. Also be prepared. If Bitcoin is going to break out to the downside, we might see lower levels before Bitcoin is actually going to continue this uptrend. Then, guys, one signal I really want to point out right here on the daily time frame is the RSI, because the RSI is looking very bullish on the daily time frame and is more leaning to the fact that we are going to see a breakout to the upside, because we have seen a top right here. The price retraced so far approximately 30%. If we have a look at the RSI, guys, then that is definitely higher than 30%. We have been seeing a retracement of approximately 50%, which is bullish, right? If the RSI retraces further than the price, then that is actually a strong sign that is showing strength in the price. So yeah, that is something, guys, I wanted to point out. We could be forming a descending triangle right here. Descending triangle generally is also a bearish pattern, so the chances breaking out to the downside is actually higher than breaking out to the upside. Does that mean that we cannot break to the upside? No, definitely not. There are as well a lot of examples where we are seeing a descending triangle, but eventually Bitcoin is breaking out to the upside. The odds right here in this pattern, let's say, would be approximately 60% chance breaking out to the downside and 40% chance breaking out to the upside. Then guys, let's dive into the shorter term time frame right there on the 1 hour chart. And yeah, as you guys know, I've been talking a lot about the descending channel where Bitcoin is trading in. And yeah, if we have a look at the price action right now, we are seeing something similar as well, which is a kind of W formation below the middle of the channel right here. A W formation where right now Bitcoin is trying to break out to, which means that Bitcoin is breaking the resistance right here of this descending flag, this bull flag formation, but is also breaking the resistance of the middle of the channel. And that is something we have seen right here as well. Price is coming down to the bottom of the channel, making a W formation right here. We are seeing a descending flag as well, a bull flag formation, which is aligning with the middle of the channel. Eventually the price is breaking out to the upside, and we are seeing a continued rally to the resistance right here of the descending channel. Something like that we could definitely see right now as well, guys. Bitcoin breaking out a bull flag formation, breaking above the middle of the channel, and eventually sees a continued rally to the resistance of the descending channel right here. So guys, that is what I'm looking at in the shorter term time frame. I do think that Bitcoin is going to consolidate in this descending channel or in this descending triangle, and that we eventually are going to see a breakout. If we were to break above the declining resistance right there, that is definitely bullish and is showing us that, yeah, Bitcoin wants to push to high levels and want to continue this rally. If Bitcoin is trading longer in this descending triangle, then yeah, the chances are increasing as well that we are going to break the support, because that is always the case with these patterns. The more we are testing a certain level, the higher the probability we are going to break that level sooner or later. So that is with the horizontal support right here. The more often we are going to test this level, yeah, the bigger the probability we are actually going to break that level. So that is something to take in mind as well, guys. But these are the formations that I'm watching in the Bitcoin chart. I will be prepared for either a breakout to the upside or a breakout to the downside. And if you want to trade in between, then I would just recommend you to trade within this pattern, within this descending triangle, so short at the resistance and long at the support. Then guys, I want to remind every single one of you that right now you can enroll for my cryptocurrency trading course with a $50 discount if you use the code BTFD, which stands for Buy the FDIP, due to the fact that we are getting right now another opportunity with Bitcoin. And guys, I would highly recommend every single one of you who really wants to take the next step in their trading journey and who really wants to get a better understanding of these cryptocurrency markets to enroll for my cryptocurrency trading course. So far, guys, the cryptocurrency trading course has been very, very successful, and so far I've only got good reactions from the students. And yeah, for a lot of students, this specific cryptocurrency trading course has been life-changing. So for everybody who's interested in my cryptocurrency trading course, you can find more information on the blockchaintoday.com. I have a link down below in the description as well. And don't forget that you can enroll right now with a discount of $50 using the code BTFD. Guys, I'm going to show you a small fragment from Michael Saylor, who is the CEO of MicroStrategy and is heavily invested in Bitcoin, buying up all the dips right now, because what he's saying about Bitcoin, I totally agree. And right now, if we have a look at the situation of the world, I just want to have a quick chat about the fundamentals, the underlying fundamentals of Bitcoin, and why Bitcoin is so important for you to become independent.
Give me an example of something you can own $100 million of, where you can take personal custody of it and where you can actually move it anywhere on earth, and where even if I hold a gun to your head, I can't take it from you. And the only thing we've ever figured out that you can do that with is Bitcoin. And so Bitcoin is like, it keeps everybody honest. The optionality to do this means that all you got to do is find one bank in Singapore that'll treat you better than the bank in New York or London or Tokyo. And then you can move it in a half an hour for $5. And what happens next? The bank in New York thinks, well, I guess we can't screw these guys over, because they'll just move it to Singapore. And the guys in California say, well, I can't just tax all the Bitcoin in California. It'll move to Wyoming. It'll move to Singapore. It'll move to Malta. And at the end of the day, you can tell everybody to go fuck themselves. You can put it in your head, memorize the freaking key, right? And it's here. And then, you know, the classic Bitcoiner response is, oh, yeah, my Bitcoin, I lost it in a boating accident. You ever heard that phrase? It's kind of a trope, but what it means is at the end of the day, if you push me too far, I lost it. It's gone. Sorry.
That's it. You're right.
Tax that.
So guys, when we have a look at the situation globally right now, then things are actually quite shaky. The ground of a lot of companies are shaking. The ground of banks are shaking. The ground of governments are shaking as well. So guys, we are right now going to a situation where in the shorter term time frame, not that long from now, it's actually getting quite close. So where we are going to see a lot of companies, a lot of governments, and a lot of banks, they will go bankrupt. The amount of debt is just so high, and it is impossible to pay that amount of debt back. Guys, the moment that these corporations and institutions, they are responsible for your wealth, for your assets, that is actually quite dangerous, because you could lose it all due to the fact that these institutions and corporations, they actually going bankrupt. So guys, for example, in 2008, I have seen it in a situation myself. My parents had a savings account at a bank. That bank went bankrupt due to the high amounts of debt that bank had, and due to the fall of the Lehman Brothers, the whole crisis in 2008, the housing market crisis, right? Then the savings of my parents was gone. They didn't get anything back. So that was actually quite worrying. And most people, when they have their money at their bank, they think like, oh no, it's insured and the bank is taking huge responsibility for my assets. I trust that. So guys, that is something that we are seeing in times of crisis, that institutions and banks, they are not really taking their complete responsibility, and therefore I think it is very important as an individual to take your own responsibility. And Bitcoin is of course the best example, because with Bitcoin you are your own bank, and if you don't want to hold too much Bitcoin due to the volatility, you can always choose to hold some stable coins as well, but at least you are taking the responsibility of your own funds. And guys, the most important thing is of course that you are not becoming dependent on these banks and institutions, but that you are becoming financially completely independent. That is a huge tip I want to give everyone right here on the channel. Develop yourself, take your own responsibility, become financially independent. I think that is going to be a very important thing in the coming years. But okay guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If so guys, let's all take a minute, scroll below this video, hit the thumbs up button, make sure you turning that gray thumbs into a blue thumbs up button. Guys, let's check if we can get over 250 likes on today's video. That would be awesome. Then for everyone who is interested in signing up for my cryptocurrency trading course, right now you can enroll for my cryptocurrency trading course with a $50 discount using the code BTFD. Then for all the traders out there who want to sign up on one of these cryptocurrency exchanges that I'm recommending and I'm personally using myself, I have my affiliate links down below in the pinned comment, and if you sign up on one of these exchanges using my affiliate link, you can get an additional bonus. Then guys, I'm wishing every single one of you an amazing day ahead, and for the ones that haven't seen one of my amazing tutorials, you can go over there, watch one of those, and I will see every single one of you in the next video.